others may hear the narration of the names and hometowns of the military training instructors. Please reserve the strictest respect during our oath of enlistment. During this oath, airmen pledge their lives to support and defend the Constitution and our country. For the safety and comfort of those around you, we ask that you remain in place until our distinguished guests have left the reviewing stand and departed the area. Restroom facilities are located in the buildings on either side of the parking lot, and during this morning ceremony, smoking and the consumption of alcoholic beverages is not permitted. Please be cautious when ascending and descending the bleachers. Please use handrails where available and watch for tripping, slipping, and falling hazards. Finally, please do not go onto the grassy areas when taking photos during the ceremony. The flights before you today are named after Air Force pioneers who have made significant contributions to our enlisted carriers. They have special meaning to all airmen, especially those who are transitioning from civilians to warrior airmen of character. Today's graduates make up these heritage flights and will continue to shape our Air Force. And now I'd like to take a moment to inform you on specific flight locations on the parade field. As viewed from the bleachers, from your left to your right, the first 4 heritage flights to pass in review today are from the 320th Training Squadron, McCoy, Andrews, Parrish, and Bigsby flight. Next are Erie, Wright, and Barnes flight from the 322nd Training Squadron. In the center of the parade field is the 737th Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps, Murray flight from the 321st Training Squadron. The flight selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags is from the 323rd Training Squadron, Blue flight, followed by Cody and Matthews flight. Next is Gaylor flight from the 322nd Training Squadron. The last 4 flights to pass in review today are from the 331st Training Squadron, Kissling, Peterson, Finch, and Smith flight. At this time, please find a place to sit, thank you, and enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the entrance of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Brent.
If it is your tradition, I invite you to pray with me. Gracious and mighty God, we pause at this time to say thank you for these young men and women who stand before us today. We celebrate their accomplishment that testifies of their endurance of several weeks of military training and discipline. We thank you for their spirit of determination and their abilities of these airmen, for the dedication, devotion, and skills of these commanders, MTIs, and staff, for the love and the support and prayers of these families and friends. We pray that what was poured into these airmen will be instilled in them for a lifelong service to our nation and to our country. As they live out integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all they do, bless us all with the strength we need for the task ahead, knowing that we can do all things with you. We ask these blessings in your holy and matchless name. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Branch. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's Basic Military Training Graduation Parade. We would like to introduce our distinguished guests, beginning with the host for today's ceremony. The Commander, Air Force Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel Jason Carruthers. The Superintendent, Air Force Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Chris Stinson. Today's reviewing officer is the Surgeon General of the Air Force, Headquarters, United States Air Force, Washington, D.C., Lieutenant General Mark Edgar. Also in attendance with us today, the Director, Manpower, Personnel, and Resources, and Chief of the Medical Services Corps, Office of the Air Force Surgeon General, Falls Church, Virginia, Brigadier General J. Burks. The Air Combat Command Surgeon, Joint Base Langley, Eustis, Virginia, Brigadier General Sean Murphy. The Air Mobility Command Surgeon, Scott Air Force Base, Illinois, Brigadier General Lee Payne. The Air National Guard Assistant to the Command Surgeon, Air Mobility Command, Scott Air Force Base, Illinois, Brigadier General Jerry Fenwick. The Air National Guard Assistant to the Chief of the Nurse Corps, Office of the Surgeon General, Defense Health Headquarters, Falls Church, Virginia, Brigadier General Teresa Prince. The Commander, Air Force Medical Operations Agency, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Brigadier General Robert Noak. The Assistant Adjutant General for the Hawaii National Guard, Honolulu, Hawaii, Brigadier General Brett Weiber. The Commander, 7011th Human Performance Wing, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio, Brigadier General Mark Koniger. Brigadier General Talentino Angelosante, United States Air Force retired, accompanied by his wife, Nanette. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 37th Training Wing is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. The airmen who will pass and review today have completed a demanding 7.5-week program that provides Air Force units throughout the world with trained airmen. Part of this training includes the time-proven concepts of military customs and traditions, of which this parade is a vital part. All graduating airmen will also march over the Enlisted Heroes Wall. They will lead the way for the thousands of airmen that will follow, all reflecting on our enlisted heritage, tradition of honor, and our legacy of valor. Our Commander of Airmen is Technical Sergeant Kelly Babineau, Military Training Instructor, 331st Training Squadron. General Editor will review today's ceremony. gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
And the parade is formed.
Take your pose. Give your squadron order. Turn. Receive the report.
Report.
A squadron President accounted for, sir.
Squadron President California. And all present are accounted for.
Public, the order.
Attention to order. Detail for today. Non-commissioned officer of the day. Technical Sergeant Milgar. By order of Colonel Collins. Office turn. And turn.
737th Training Group, United States Air Force. Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Subject, second quarter, first place parade streamer. The first place parade streamer is awarded to the 321st Training Squadron for excellence in parade competition during the period of 1 April through 30 June 2017. Signed, Jason Carruthers, Colonel, United States Air Force. 737 Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Subject, second quarter, first place retreat streamer. The first place retreat streamer is awarded to the 321st Training Squadron for excellence in retreat competition during the period of 1 April through 30 June 2017. Signed, Jason Carruthers, Colonel, United States Air Force.
Got 'em there, Pope! Hey! Up this Pope! Hey! In your squadron, present card! Sir, I present the command.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of ruffles and flourishes.
March command and review.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Order! Hurt! Staff, main post, hurt! In your squadron,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating airmen passing in review today represent a portion of the 40,000 recruits who will complete basic military training this year. The 737 training group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the enlistment corps of the greatest Air Force in the world. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Air Force. The flights you will view today are a representation of the enlisted force. Each flight represents an enlisted member of the Air Force who has embodied our core values and contributed to its heritage. As our graduates turn left onto the prom run to pass and review, they will march over the enlisted heroes wall. The airmen recognized on the table have been awarded our nation's highest honor, representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Air Force in armed conflict, including present-day operations in Afghanistan. They include 7 Medals of Honor, 28 Air Force Crosses, and 190 Silver Stars awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all airmen to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. Armed with the knowledge of our past, these airmen will exit the hero's walk by marching over a blue line, signifying their accession into the greatest air power in the world. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737 Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps, Murray Corps, from the 321st Training Squadron, performing today under the direction of Technical Sergeant Douglas Cost, hometown, Zelienople, Pennsylvania. These trainees are also in basic military training, but have been hand-selected to perform for ceremonies of this type. We would like for you to notice our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flags. Once the flags have passed in review, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow all our guests the opportunity to view the flags as they pass in review. 320th Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 10, Beaton Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Nicole Rhodes, hometown, Houma, Louisiana. From the 322nd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 1, Area Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Leslie Lawrence, hometown, Bossier City, Louisiana. From the 322nd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 18, Wright Flight, led by Master Sergeant Christopher Hamley, hometown, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. From the 322nd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 4, Barnes Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Zachary Nelson, hometown, Rice Lake, Wisconsin. The squadron selected as the color guard is from the 321st Training Squadron, led by Master Sergeant Skylar Hunt, hometown, Ocean Springs, Mississippi. The flight selected to carry national, state, and territorial flags are from the 323rd Training Squadron, representing an Air Force Combat Action Medal recipient, Blue Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Bradley Browning, hometown, Huntsville, Alabama, and Technical Sergeant Michael Miller, hometown, St. Louis, Missouri.
Let up! Hunt!
The B Squadron Commander is Technical Sergeant Darren Ellison, military training instructor, 320th Training Squadron, hometown, Las Vegas, Nevada. From the 323rd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 17, Cody Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Peggy Staub, hometown, Vegas, Nevada. From the 323rd Training Squadron, representing a Medal of Honor recipient, Matthews Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Patrick Stewart, hometown, Vacaville, California. From the 322nd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 5, Gaelic Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Dominic Holly, hometown, Austin, Texas. From the 331st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 3, Kisling Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Ian Ramirez, hometown, Los Angeles, California. From the 331st Training Squadron, representing the Air Force's first female Chief Master Sergeant, Peterson Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Aaron Cole, hometown, Masseyville, Tennessee. From the 331st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 13, Bench Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Jason Gray, hometown, Turlock, California. From the 331st Training Squadron, representing a Medal of Honor recipient, Smith Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Justin Mahan, hometown, Mooresville, Texas. United States Air Force song. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Over the last 7.5 weeks, the airmen before you have transformed from civilians into motivated, disciplined warrior airmen with foundations to serve in the world's greatest air force. Once these airmen leave basic military training, they will enter Airman Week, where they will develop their critical thinking skills and further personalize the Air Force core values. They will continue on to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of over 130 Air Force specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of over 84 Air Force bases around the world or work directly with our sister services. As these airmen move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention to the right as 4 T6 Alpha Texan 2s bring a flying salute to our graduated airmen. These aircraft are from the 559th Flying Training Squadron, 12th Flying Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph, Texas. These airmen are the future of our Air Force and will pave the way for future generations of airmen as we continue to fly, fight, and win. would like to take a moment to congratulate all of our squadron honor graduates as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguish themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all airmen graduating in their class. The exceptional personal dedication, integrity, service before self, and sustained excellence these airmen displayed throughout basic military training earned them this outstanding distinction. As the airmen march forward to the oath of enlistment, we would like to thank the families and friends who are here in support of the airmen graduating today. Your words of encouragement help motivate these airmen through the 7.5 weeks of basic military training. On behalf of the United States Air Force and Air Force Basic Military Training, we extend our thanks to the many families and friends of America's airmen for the support of your airmen and the greatest air power the world has ever known.
U.S. flags down!
General Editor will now come forward and address our graduated airmen.
Good morning, everybody. Let me give an opinion from the many that have come to watch today. Is this not a beautiful sight? So a warm welcome to the family and friends who have come to see these graduating trainees become our newest airmen in the United States Air Force. I know from my own experience, when my family watched our son become an airman several years ago, I know the pride and the excitement that you're feeling, and perhaps a little bit of amazement. But I want to thank you for the love and support that you provided to your aspiring airmen to enable them to meet this remarkable endeavor. I know that many of you are veterans, and many of you have served today, and so I want to start by thanking each and every one of you for your service to our nation. I'm here today with the leadership of the Air Force Medical Service. It is our honor and privilege to join you today in welcoming these graduating trainees to our Air Force. To the military training instructors and the men and women of the 37th Training Wing, thank you for your dedicated professionalism. You provide our Air Force with superbly trained airmen prepared to go into technical training and then serve in demanding missions beyond. To our graduates, yes, give my hand. To graduating trainees, today you join a remarkable legacy of airmen who have served our nation. You have succeeded in a remarkably challenging training activity, something that only a tiny fraction of Americans could successfully complete. This is a big deal. This is a big accomplishment, and the experience will be something that you will always remember. Your service from this day forward as an airman will forever be a respected part of your identity. The respect you gained today as an airman was earned by virtue of the service of all of those airmen who have gone before you. I am confident that through your service, you will build upon that legacy. You will meet many challenges within the mission. You will meet challenges in life. The skills, the leadership, the problem-solving abilities that you gain through your training and through your experience will help you succeed. You have learned in basic military training that teamwork is a powerful tool that makes the very difficult possible. As you go forward, be a great teammate, be a team leader, be a great wingman, embrace the core values, build your knowledge, hone your skills. In whatever specialty you serve, you will be an important part of the remarkable Air and Space Force. And so now, I have a question for those of you that are graduating today. Are you ready to become part of the world's greatest Air Force? I think they're ready.
Please stand. Colonel Edgar will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, David St.
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice,